I was in pure shock. I thought I might have misheard.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach Iconic, and today we'll be recapping season 4, episode 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. And this episode was too much. It was too much on my heart and soul. Before we get into that, be sure to like, subscribe, and to turn on the notification bell because I'll be recapping every single episode of this season. And at this point, we are halfway through, so we have 5 more episodes left. So last week, Danny did win the challenge, and Sminty was the one who was eliminated. And Pixie really wanted to win that challenge. Like, they made that very known in the first few minutes of the episode. So the mini challenge for this week is the reading challenge, and this is my favorite mini challenge, so I was excited. And to be honest, nobody did a really bad job. Like, everybody had at least one good joke, but my top 3 were Baby, Peppa, and Pixie because they honestly cracked me up. Like, even if they weren't the most funny, like those reads, they had me chuckling. When Baby said to Dakota, "You have legs as long as you make conversations feel," I was like, oh my god. Pixie ends up winning the challenge, and this is her second mini challenge win in a row. So as a result, she gets to pick the roles for this week's Maxi Challenge, which is Larry Poppins the Rusical Live, quote unquote. Pixie was actually very fair when she was giving everybody their roles. It's just that Dakota is making it very known that she does not like musicals, and she says that she hates musicals, which I'm like, girl, how can you hate musicals? Like, especially Mary Poppins, like a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Are you kidding me? No. Musicals are everything, and like that shook me, Dakota. But Dakota is the one who ends up not being happy with her role because she wanted Rochella, and that goes to Cheddar Gorgeous. So after Pixie gives everybody their roles, it turns out that Pixie herself is not even happy with the character that she picked. So Danny, being a real ass friend that she is, she lets Pixie switch for her. And when I tell you that is a real ass move, like Danny did not have to do that, but it ends up working in Danny's favor. As far as the rehearsals, Jombers does pretty decent actually, and I'm glad like that Jombers is doing well. One thing that was driving me crazy throughout these rehearsals was that Pixie and Baby were like struggling, and I was like, oh no, y'all have to come through. Y'all have to come through. This cannot happen. And it's like, especially Baby, because you know, Baby is a performer and she's just been in her head, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Baby, please come through. Also, Dakota struggling with the dancing is literally a mood. Dakota struggling with the steps is a whole mood. I'm like, girl, it's okay. You can get it. It's just like doing a puzzle. Just put it all together. Okay, let's go ahead and discuss Larry Poppins the Rusical. So at first we have Ru on the main stage, and I'm honestly in love with what she has on. So this is the thing I wanted to talk to you about. Do you think this Rusical was live? Because honestly, people sounded like they were in the studio to me. Like, I don't know, it just sounded really good. So if it was live, then kudos to them. I think Pixie does a great job starting the whole thing off. Like, she really sets the bar for the whole Rusical, and this is one of the better Rusicals out of everyone that I've seen personally, because I thought that nobody did a bad job. Like, everybody was doing decent. Dakota and Peppa are playing the twins, and I honestly think that Peppa's doing an amazing job. Like, she's really bringing her character to life, and you can tell that she's actually in the moment. I think that Baby is absolutely bringing it. Like, the judges don't live for her performance this episode, but to me, I thought she was doing really good, especially with her being in her head before this. When I tell you Danny devoured this role, and it's simply because she just made it goofy and made it funny and took it to 100, because Danny was just living in every single second of this performance. Jombers does a really good job as well. You can tell that she wanted to win this challenge, and she was very close because she did very good with her character. I liked Cheddar's performance too, but I don't know. I just think that it wasn't the strongest out of everybody. LaPhil's role, I think that she absolutely annihilates it. I think that she does amazing. I don't know what else they wanted from her this week. And I'm loving LaPhil in this Mary Poppins outfit. She looks gorgeous. Overall, I would give this Rusical an 8 out of 10. It was fairly entertaining. The runway for this week is West End Wonders, and the first look we have is Pixie Polite. And this hairspray inspired look in this reveal to like this baby doll type dress. I love it. It's a serve. I love the black and white. It's giving me Ariana Grande problem. All we need is Iggy Azalea out here rapping her verse, and then we have the whole shebang. Jombers is doing a singing in the rain look, and I honestly love this. This color looks amazing on her. She looks snatched. It's just the raindrops. They look a little dainty at the top. Other than that, it's a serve. Next up, we have Black Peppa doing the Lion King, and you know I live for it. You know I live for it. Like, come on, do you even have to ask me? It's a serve. This headpiece is extravagant and just, oh my goodness, how is she carrying this on her head? Like, girl, I know your neck hurt. Next up, we have Dakota doing Funny Girl, and this hair is what is just catching my attention, and just, I'm getting lost in how beautiful and luscious this hair is on Dakota. The outfit looks nice. It's gonna be a serve, but my goodness, this hair is lovely. Cheddar Gorgeous is doing a look inspired by Hedwig, I believe. And this blue jean ripped up moment with the gigantic cape is so artistic and just, it's so beautiful, because the way it sparkles when she lets us see the words, oh, I love it. LaPhil looks incredible this week. Her look is inspired by The King and I. It's just that I wish she would have taken off the coat for more of her runway walk, because when she drops that coat down, oh, that's so regal. That is regal as hell. I got goosebumps up my arms. The detailing in that is impeccable. It's a serve. Baby looks decent this week. This look is okay. It's a serve. It's Romeo and Juliet inspired. I'm in love with the hair. Like, this afro moment, I think she looks really good. The Little Shop of Horrors walks down this runway in the form of Danny Beard. This is a spectacle. This is a damn spectacle. It's a super serve. This is our first super serve since episode 1, I think. This is fantastic, Danny. This is what you would expect from Danny Beard. And we just love to see it. We love to see it. That look was so good. I'm gonna think about that for a long time. This is where I start to crinkle up my eyebrows a little bit. Black Peppa and Cheddar Gorgeous are safe. And I don't know, I think that LaPhil should have been safe. Like, no, she should not have been in the bottom. Baby and Dakota are also in the bottom, and I agree with Dakota because, you know, out of everybody, I feel like she was the weakest this week, but that's understandable. She just was not feeling the challenge at all. But when we got to these critiques for Baby, I was gobsmacked. Like, I thought she did perfectly fine with her role. Like, she could have been safe instead of Cheddar. The judges also love Pixie, they love Jombers, but Danny gets glowing reviews this week. Like, they go up for Danny, and as they should. Danny ends up getting her 3rd win, and it's only episode 5. Don't give her no more badges. At this point, if Danny gets another badge, it's over. Like, is there even any point in having the season if Danny gets a 4th badge or a 5th badge? Dakota and Baby are the bottom 2 of the week, and they lip sync to the song No Way. And each and every single week, I like these lip syncs more and more. This was my favorite one of the season, and I'm glad that they're getting better as the weeks go on, because Dakota and Baby were both letting themselves like shine. Even though they were going through it this week, they still went on stage and performed with their best. When Dakota dips and then comes back, my stomach dropped. I was like, oh no, did Dakota just self-eliminate? Like, it was so fast, and then she came back on stage. I was like, okay, you better gag us. You better gag us. I thought this was a double Shantae. That's what I thought was about to happen. But Baby does end up self-eliminating herself, saying that she needs to go home. The fact that she was so genuine and respectful about it shows you the type of person that Baby is. And I was so sad to see her go. Like, no, we need you. I honestly think that Baby could have went further in the competition. But damn, how did this happen? So yeah, things are really turning up. Let me know who you're rooting for thus far. I'm still Team Black Peppa, even though Danny Beard has really just overtaking the whole competition at this point. Thank you so much for watching once again and supporting me and sticking with me through the season, because it's been a roller coaster ride. Next week we have the Snatch game and you're not going to want to miss that, so make sure the notification bell is on. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.